Hey everybody, it's Ed. So, with all the hoopla going around about the Elvis movie that is currently in theaters, probably at least for a couple more weeks, I never really did a discussion or gave my opinion or thoughts on the HBO documentary that had come out, I believe it was back in 2018, called Elvis Presley, The Searcher. And I really didn't discuss it back at the time because when I watched it, I really didn't care for it, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, I have never gone back for a rewatch or a review, if you will, but I do intend on doing so. But just going by memory and what I initially remember about watching it. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, this came out in 2018. Or is that what I said? Regardless. All right. It was a documentary. It was released on HBO. And if I remember correctly, it was done in two parts. And it, again, I remember part one, for the most part, being very bored. And I think mostly the same for part two, but not as much if I remember correctly. Part one dealt with a lot of course, his background, his influences, and everything like that, and things that I was pretty much, familiar with, and I don't remember or recall really learning anything new during the documentary. So overall, for me, I just didn't really care for it. I thought it would have been better, but again, it just didn't appeal to my. Oh, I don't even know how to put it. It just wasn't working for me. But again, it could have been the frame of mind I was in when I watched it, because that has happened where I have watched things and felt a certain way about it, and then go back and rewatch it and then feel a different way about it, whether it's, from bad to good to bad, or good to good, or bad to bad. Regardless, it has happened. So there is a very good chance that I could go back, rewatch it, and think to myself, well, what was I thinking? Or what could have possibly happened that would make me in that type of a mood that would be bored or whatever I was feeling at that moment. Again, which was, it's been since 2018 since I've seen it, so it's been a good 4 years. So again, I'm just going on my initial memories of just being there going, okay, all right, yeah, I know this. But I guess, maybe if for people out there who are not familiar with the story and all of these things, then maybe they had a different take on it. Maybe they found it interesting. Maybe super fans, did find it interesting as well. I don't know. But for me, for some reason, it just didn't hit the mark. All right. But I do promise to go back and rewatch it. And when I do, I will come back with another video letting you know if I still feel the same or if anything has changed. All right, but while we're at it, why don't we just quickly look at the soundtrack compilation? Now, I believe, I think there was a CD box set for this, or if it was just a CD, but I only have the vinyl of this, so I really couldn't even tell you what the other releases were. But on this, they have Trouble Guitar Man from the 68 comeback special, My Baby Left Me, That's All Right, Baby Let's Play House, Heartbreak Hotel. Side B, Lordy Miss Claudie, Hound Dog, Crawfish, Mona Lisa, Milky White Way. Side C, Like a Baby, Are You Lonesome Tonight, It's Now or Never, Tomorrow is a Long Time. And then side D, we have Suspicious Minds, Take 6, Separate Ways, the rehearsal version, Hurt, Take 5, and it closes with If I Can Dream. So no problem with the soundtrack or the song selections within the soundtrack, but just the documentary itself was left me, wanting something else. I don't know what, couldn't pinpoint it. Again, I probably really should go back and rewatch it so this way I can give a more accurate portrayal of what my problems were with it. But again, just going from my memory of 4 years ago, I just found it to be boring, and it didn't really, make me want to watch it again. I guess that's really the best way to put it. But I will do it again. And when I do, I will make another video. When? Have no idea, but it'll happen. All right. All right. But if you'd like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of The Searcher if you saw it. And, I could be totally off the mark with you, and that's okay. And if you liked it, I'm glad you did. But that's it. All right. Thanks for watching. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Take care, everybody.